caring is ruining your life. Now, it's a broad statement, but realistically, there's no other way to put it. Caring is simply ruining your life. So caring about opinions, caring about, and this is really solely talking about caring about the opinions of people that you love, loved ones, people that matter. You know, people that are strangers, you can just drop that realistically. There's not too much to care about if you don't know a person. All people really do out here, I mean, human nature, you want to be accepted by people. There's no other. It's human nature to want to be accepted, by, people that, a friend group that you may care about. You want to be accepted by your parents, you want to be accepted by, loved ones. There's a lot of ways. You might have a girlfriend, you want to do anything to make her happy. Or it might be vice versa. You might have a boyfriend, you might be a female, you want to do anything to make her happy. Or make him happy. So, it's a lot of ways to look at it, but a lot of people genuinely lose themselves chasing that and pursuing that because they make it their only pursuit. And it's like, people forget that everybody is their own individual. There's no way to really know a person's motives or intentions or anything. But you can't make it your life pursuit to please another person for acceptance. Because at the end of the day, if that person were to die, or if that person were to just wake up and not care about you one day, your whole life is shattered, crushed, and ruined because that's all your life was. That's all it ever was. That's all you knew. So, it could lead down a deep spiral. And that would be the point of caring, is ruining your life, because you spend your whole life caring about other people's opinions in order to be accepted into what? And then you got no individuality yourself. Nothing that makes you happy that you do for yourself. And that's what people forget about. Even understanding that people are their own individuals, you start to realize that somebody's always going to have something to say, no matter what position or where you at. Whether you're at a point of success or a point of grinding to that success, or you're just at a low point, you just not really doing much. Somebody's gonna always have something to say, whether it be to tell you a better way to do it, or just hating, or just in general. But if you don't know your own inner motivation on why you do what you do, then all you're gonna do is be stagnant. And being stagnant is not what you want to do. It gets you nowhere. Time only goes. Time ain't gonna be on pause for you. Ain't nobody come save you. It's a really rare unicorn occasion where you get pulled out the mud or some real lucky shit and you get helped, saved, whatever it may be. But if your mindset ain't right, you can blow that. But that's a whole nother topic. Not gonna lie. But at the end of the day, make decisions that genuinely make you happy. Because you genuinely gotta live your life. And you gotta live with the decisions that you make that set up your life and your future. So if you spend your whole life caring about everything else but yourself, all you do is make your happiness external. And now you have nothing inside that you can go to that makes you happy, that you know that you do. You lose touch with your inner child. A lot of people lose touch with their inner child trying to keep up, trying to be part of that crowd or trying to be accepted by, standards that don't match whatever their personal morals or beliefs are. Honestly, if it don't make you happy, don't do it. Simple. There's no other way to really look at it. Really, your inner child, the little person that had those dreams of what you wanted to be, what you wanted to do, what you like to do in your free time, you lose touch with that. You lose touch with your purpose. Now you feel lost. Now you feel like you have no sense of purpose. And a lot of people are doing that today. I personally came out of that hole of relating to that. I said I start this channel up off of like a genuine being in a situation, that situation not going well, and being immature mindset, not realizing that in pursuit of always trying to chase that person to make them happy, to think that that's gonna make them gravitate towards me stronger and just get that little fantasy world. I lost myself because I stopped doing the things that I like to do. I stopped doing the things that made me me. And I genuinely lost touch with myself, and I closed off even harder. I was always kind of making time for that person, excluding the things and not really making time for the things that would have, I wouldn't say progressed me forward, but in a sense probably would have, because I would have continued to do things that I love to do. So I definitely can relate on the sense of caring is ruining your life, because I went through a really deep spiral of having to find myself, having to really find myself, understand what I'm living for and what it is that I want to do. You know, regaining that motivation back to, try something and do something even outside of my comfort zones, because a lot of people are stuck on complacency too. Complacency, or just disregarding. You be so caught up on one sole opinion that you disregard everything else and you don't learn nothing. Having a closed mind is even worse, I ain't gonna lie. I'm always open to things, you gotta have discernment at the end of the day. Understand what to take as advice and what to weed out as just noise, because at the end of the day, it's all about perspective, how you look at something. There's a lot of ways to look at something, and you can take whatever it is that a person may be saying that might not align with your morals or that you might not agree with, and you can use that as an example on maybe a way that you might not want to go, or like a warning on what you know that you don't want to pursue down that road. There's a lot of ways to look at shit, but it's having that open mind. Also, discernment is that key word, honestly, on the situation, and like losing myself and that person doing what they do, and it's like just relearning myself and the things I like, and understanding my flaws and trying to build up on those to really understand what it is that I may have missed out to even get in certain situations, especially that one. Because even, having that person still around, there's a lot of things that have changed with a lot of people around me, even not just that female, but even friendships and people that have been around. There's a lot of things that have changed that inside I can feel like that don't align with my morals, like what I'm working towards. So once you start to get to a point of really building up and building yourself to understand that you do have a purpose, and you motivate yourself to, accomplish that purpose, because nobody's going to do it for you. You got to find out what it is and just do it. But once you do kind of find that purpose, you'll start to feel those undeniable truths, especially with people around you that maybe might not align with what you feel or believe in, and you'll learn how to weed it out. Discernment is very powerful. Having an open mind is powerful. Don't be closed off. Listening is key, not gonna lie. You'll learn a lot from the things that you may think are just complete bullshit, honestly. Some things are just brain rot, don't get me wrong. Like some shit is brain rot. But learn to honestly make your own choice, really. Do what you feel is best for your life, because you live it. At the end of the day, you die. And when you die, you gotta really look back and say, hey, am I happy with my life right now? Can you say today, if you died today, would you be happy with your life right now and what you accomplished or what you've done or experienced? kind of go by that philosophy of don't be like a buzzkill realistic to your own self, but try to be more realistic in the sense of understanding that you don't got forever. And if you don't like what it is that you're doing over and over again, just make a change. It's a journey. I'm not saying it's not hard, but it's easy because it solely deals with you. This is the first video. I don't know how long this is gonna be. It's gonna be chalked up. I love y'all, whoever's watching, and I'm gonna be dropping some more soon, man. But understand, man, stop caring about everything that don't pertain to you and your journey. You gotta make yourself happy. Honestly, I felt the need to get out here. First video. I love y'all, whoever watching. I'm really just approaching a new style of, I don't really know what, but I got a lot of stuff to say, so then I think it's like a journal. And whoever with me on this journey, y'all gonna see where this journey go.